This was my longest hike ever, clocking in at over 14 hours. And although I want to share all the beautiful views with you guys, I also want to take this video to talk a little bit about my journey with learning to love fueling my body and loving my body for what it can do instead of what it looks like. I talk a lot on this page about how I have a ton of hobbies that are all very, very active. But for the longest time, this actually wasn't my life. I spent a lot of time at home, and I didn't really go out much because I was scared. Not scared to leave the house, though. I was scared of what I was going to have to eat if I wasn't in control of everything that was going into my body. For the longest time, I would turn down activities with friends because I felt like when I got there, I was going to have to eat something that I didn't want that was going to alter my body in a way that I didn't want. I had to be completely in control, and because of this, my life became very boring. I was exhausted all the time. Because I didn't have enough calories in my body, I couldn't do all the things that I wanted to do. And then I had a bit of a breakthrough. I realized that when I'm 80 or 90 years old, I want to be able to talk to my grandchildren about all of the cool things that I did. I want to have stories to tell, and in order to tell those stories, I need to go out and actually do stuff. I thought about my funeral and how I want people to tell stories about how adventurous I was and the impact that I made on people's lives. Two things that I can't do when I'm depriving myself of the nutrients that I need to have the energy that I want. As women, we're told at a really young age how we need to look. I remember being as young as 6 on the playground and having kids talk about what made you skinny and what made you not skinny. 6 years old is an insane time to be thinking about that. Every magazine, every TV show, even songs were constantly talking about how women's bodies had to look in order to be attractive, and unfortunately, how attractive a woman is really does dictate how you're treated in our society. I hope that my page and my message can help you guys to push past that. Not everything is about how you look. And if changing how you look means that you have to give up on experiences that you really want to have, then that's not the body that you're meant to have. Coming to terms with this can be tough. I would love to have a flat stomach because I feel like people would like me better. But I also know that this is an outdated mentality that I need to push past. And most importantly, not just for myself, but for you guys and for everyone that's in my life. When I build the courage to live a life that's free of diet culture, I encourage other women to do the same. And I think that that's really, really powerful. Since I've stopped dieting and given up the disordered ways of my past, my life has gotten so much better. The power and energy to hike for 14 hours straight up 3 peaks, which is 1,600 meters of elevation to 30 kilometers, is absolutely insane and something I could have never dreamed of doing even 2 years ago. I'm so excited to see where these adventures lead me next, and I hope that as you see me limping away from this hike that seemed completely impossible to me, it inspires you to do something adventurous too, and to eat all the snacks that you want on the way.